everyone, it's National Nutrition Month, which makes it a great time to search for new healthy recipes. The problem is that sometimes there's just too much information out there. So what I'm going to be doing is looking at different sources that we find information and seeing what works best for finding recipes. Today, we're starting with the internet, more specifically Google. We'll let you know the pros and cons. Let's get started. We are starting on Google and going to type in healthy recipes. There are over 3 billion results. That's a lot to go through. So now is the time to narrow down your search by typing in things like vegan or keto, or say you have an ingredient that you really want to use, like sweet potato. Now is the time to type that into the search. I'm going to keep the search broad to show you what kind of results we get. A lot of websites have rating systems where it'll give you starred reviews, which I like to go by because I like to know I'm going to probably be cooking something good before I start. These are a few options of what Google gives you. Then it gets into the websites like Food Network and Delish. Let's check out what Delish has for us. So this is an article called 81 Healthy Dinners You'll Actually Look Forward to Eating, and it is in a gallery view. So in the gallery, you search through the different images, and when you find one that you like, you click where it says get the recipe from Delish, and that will open the link in a new tab. So a lot of the time you end up somewhere different than you started. That's what happens with the internet. Okay, we are back on the search page for healthy recipes. These are more questions that people ask that might help you figure out where you're going with this search. This right here is a blog on eating healthy. I want to show you a blog format for recipes because it's a little bit different. This one's made by Liz and Tyler. Thanks, Liz and Tyler. Sometimes there might be something that pops up asking you to subscribe to their blog. You can just close out of that if you'd like. No problem there. One thing I want to mention about blogs is that anyone can write them. Someone just needs a passion and access to internet and they're good to go. So that means that it's not necessarily written by a nutrition professional. You can also see that there is a lot of scrolling involved until you actually reach the recipe. Some of this information can be helpful, like notes on how to keep it paleo by using cauliflower rice, but sometimes you want to get straight to the ingredients so you can go to the grocery store and cook your food. I've been probably searching for about 20 to 30 minutes now, and I've added in the words easy and salad so that I can find something and I'm not sitting here all day searching. That is what has led me to this healthy quinoa salad. What I like about this blog is there is a jump to recipe button which we will click and lead us straight to the recipe. This jumps us right to the ingredients so we can know exactly what we need when we go to the grocery store. Okay, so I have my recipe up here and I have all of my ingredients gathered. I can tell you right now what I'm most nervous about is the avocado and mango because it is not the time of year for either one and I have no idea how to cut them. So I also have a can of peaches just in case because in the comments someone said they used them instead of a mango if I really end up smushing it into an undistinguishable paste. So I'm gonna start, and if there's anything that really throws me from the recipe, I'll let you know as a part of the review. There it is. There is my chopped mango. I figured it out. Did I look up on the internet how to do it? Sure did. Okay, and I did the avocado, and I didn't cut myself once. Okay, so the quinoa seems to be done at pretty much the exact time the recipe called for, so that's good, even if it is a bit aggressive right now. I don't have 4 limes hanging around to juice, so I'm just going to use bought lime juice. It's cheating, but this is what I got. There she is, the finished quinoa salad. Let's start with the pros. The internet was incredibly convenient to use. There were lots of options. There were some really helpful peer reviews, and
I made good food. And now for the cons. There were probably too many options for a broad search. If you're looking for something specific, the internet is great. When you only are looking for healthy recipes, there's going to be too many options. Then another problem, there's not always an editing process, so there can be a lot of room for mistakes. Like the recipe we used called for a jalapeno pepper, but never told you when you were supposed to put the jalapeno pepper into the food you were cooking. And then last but not least, those advertisements can be quite annoying when you're trying to chop and blanch and boil. When they cover your screen, that can be a really big distraction and something could go wrong. So the internet definitely works for finding healthy recipes, but it's going to be better the more specific you are. Thanks for watching.